Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Drunken Lions fan here. I've missed some weeks, I know, but I'm back. My brother came out to visit. Landlord was working on the house. It was real noisy. The Gucci versus Jeezy happened, which was probably better than two of the weeks that the Lions have played recently. But I'm here, I'm back, and we're gonna talk about the last three games. I didn't do a Minnesota episode just because the game was so bad, and the Washington one. My brother was out here, so let's just get into the Minnesota one, I guess. Not much to talk about there, so boom, we're moving right on. That game sucked. And we're gonna get into a cheers. Yes, cheers, y'all. And yeah, the Washington game. It was an ugly win. It's my mom's team, Washington is. So shout out my mom. So when the Lions are not playing Washington, I usually root for Washington to win. I know, another crappy team to root for, right? Sorry, Mom. So yeah, this game, it wasn't tough to root for the Lions, but it was like, whatever. But yeah, we won. We tried to blow that game for sure. We were up a few scores like we normally do, and we blew the lead. And then Prater came through and saved the day, and with a 59-yard field goal, which was awesome. Prater, that was a great moment, and it got me hyped up for this coming week. And we won. I'm moving on. That was another quick review. On to this week. I was hyped up. Like I said, we're on ESPN, looking on the fringe of the playoffs, but we're there talking playoff talk, and they got the Lions, Minnesota, and the Bears there. And you know what? We just had a huge disappointment this week as far as performance goes. And I am not happy. We got shut out by the motherfucking Carolina Panthers, who their defense has been struggling all year, and they have an XFL quarterback in there who was undrafted, and he's just completely outperforms Stafford and our offense. I don't know. After this, I'm feeling like we need to clean house. I know we got a short week, so that's probably why shit's not happening, but fuck, get everybody out of there now. I mean, I know we can't do that this season, but at the end of the season, they all need to go. It's terrible. It's terrible. The play calls, oh my God. On offense, they were just ridiculous. Run, run, pass. Run, run, pass. Pass, run, run. Nothing's happening. When we get one play that does work, we get a penalty, and it's called back. Whew. I think that, we can't do it in the short week, but after this Thursday, I don't care what the outcome is. Get rid of Patricia. Get rid of him. If we win, I don't give a fuck. Get rid of him. He sucks. He's a terrible coach. He's terrible. You can tell the players don't want to play for him. Or maybe they do, because I saw some article that said they were finally buying in. Well, I'm not buying in. And I don't think any of our fan base is. And anybody who has some football logic can see that he's an idiot. He's a rocket scientist, but he can't coach football. He needs to get the hell out. Maybe he can be an assistant. Maybe that's where his role is, but he's definitely not a head coach. Get out of there, Fatty P. You're Fatty P for the rest of the season. I don't care if we get a winning record. You're Fatty P. You suck. If we get a winning record, it's a fluke. That's how I feel. Bevel, you're terrible. You're washed up. Gone. I don't know if you're ever good. I'm taking a drink. Cheers. Um, yeah. People were talking about, Stafford having an off game. I really, he did for as far as stats go, but there was so many drop passes, and yeah, people were giving him the injury claim too, like trying to stick up for him, but really he was slinging it still. And just like I said, drop passes, penalties, bad play calling. I don't think this one's on Stafford at all. But we'll get more into Stafford here a little later in the episode. The only play that like I said before, the one to Marvin Jones, the trick play that worked. Marvin Jones was lined up on TJ Hawkinson on the line. One of them messed up, but then at the same time, Stafford should have looked. Somebody should have known that they were not lined up correctly, and they should have corrected it. Or, I don't know. That play just pissed me off. So let's just move on from it. So maybe a big key in this game as well was injuries. But we can't really say anything because Teddy Bridgewater was out along with their best running back, Christian McCaffrey. Even though Mike Davis is a great backup. Got him on my fantasy team. So I'm glad I started him this week. Fuck. Even though, it's against our own team, but you got to do it sometime. But anyways, we had Kenny Galladay out, which is always huge. We don't do good without Galladay. But Swift, I think, was a major factor because, AP just running right into the back of our own blockers. Kerryon Johnson on that 3rd and 2, getting stuff, can't even make a move. I mean, dude, why are we running with Kerryon on that 3rd and 2 anyways? Don't do that unless it's Swift in there. Holy shit. I just couldn't believe some of the things that we were calling. And the whole time, and then Amendola being out proved to be a factor as well because, nobody was getting open. I mean, Marvin Jones was, but, I mean, not that much. It was just bad. It was just bad out there. This was the worst Lions game that I've ever watched, I think, in the history of Lions game. We got shut out. It was just terrible. And the announcers kept emphasizing how, shutouts just don't happen anymore in the NFL. And, well, they happened to us. And we had our starting quarterback out there. They didn't. We had, Hawkinson. We had just more weapons. I felt like we should have won this game easily. And the Vikings lost. It just things were in our favor and we fucking blew it just like we do. And Chris Spielman pointed out, shout out Chris Spielman. He was a great fucking player for Detroit. That we did not. We were in playoff contention, like I said before. They were, and I know it's crazy talking playoffs with the Lions this year, but ESPN, we're on the fringe. We were right there. If we win this week, we're looking good to get up there because teams are losing, and the Bears are not looking good. We have a matchup with them. We beat them. Like I said, we're looking good, but we blow it. And we don't play like we even want to win. And he says that he talked to Patricia the day before. I don't know what was said. He didn't say what Patricia said, but it seemed like his demeanor was a little disappointed in the conversation or just how they're, definitely disappointed in how they were playing that day. But, I mean, come on. If you have a chance to make the playoffs and you come out and you look like that, I mean, wow. Just what are we doing? From here on out, I don't know if we win another game. And if we do, what's it for? Unless we win out. I mean, I don't see that happening at all. I believe in this team all the time. And, I'm a biased fan. I really do drink the Kool-Aid, but we got to get rid of Patricia today. Make a statement. Let us fans know that you care. Put the special teams coach in there. I don't know his name, but the special teams are doing awesome. He's a young guy. Give him a shot. This is his time to interview, and if we start winning games, even if we don't make the playoffs, if he does good, then maybe he can be our head coach for next season at least. But yeah, terrible game all in all. My least favorite Lions game ever. That was just the worst game I've ever watched the Lions, and yeah, very disappointed. Tried to rewatch it today and I had to stop it right away. Okay, anyways, we play this Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. Cheers, y'all. We play the Texans. Normally, I'm stoked for Thanksgiving, but after this performance, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to watch the game. It's tradition. I live in California. My family lives in Iowa, so I'm not going to be with my family. That's normally a tradition that we usually celebrated. I used to go to all the Thanksgiving games with my uncle. And, every other year, my grandma, my cousin, my brother would come. And, it was just a great time. But, so Lions Thanksgiving is always, means I know that my family's watching it. So, I kind of feel like I'm with them. But so I'm definitely going to watch. But I'm not excited to see what happens with our team. I hope that some players come back. I hope we get Swift back. I hope we get Galladay back. I hope we get Amendola back. I hope that just everybody shows up to play. And I honestly am gonna root for a win. But at the same time, if we lose, I feel like Fatty P is out of there. So if we're still injured, if we're still banged up, I hope we get Fatty P out. But I always root for the win. So, when I'm watching, I'm definitely going to want us to win. But I guess it's a win-win this week. We win, we lose. Fatty P is hopefully gone because there will be a long week for us to, evaluate what we're going to do. Put an interim head coach in there. Who's it going to be? I hope it's not Bevel. I hope it's that special teams guy. I can't think of his name. God damn. Been drinking. So, once again, cheers. Anyways, got some questions. Who's our next coach? If it's not the special teams guy as an interim this year, is it him next year? Do we interview him? I think they're going to interview him, but is it him? Or do we get that the guy, the offensive coordinator from Kansas City? Everybody's saying that. I don't even know if he wants to come to this train wreck right now. But a lot of people like the 49ers defensive coordinator. I don't know. I think we get somebody with some head coaching experience if it's possible, not somebody with some shitting head coaching experience. Like, I don't want Adam Gase. That would be just like a downgrade, I feel like. But I don't think we should bring Caldwell back. Dan Orlovsky was talking about that today. People are saying bring Dan in. I don't know about that. I don't know who the right fit is. All I know is whoever we hire next just better be better than Patricia. And by better, I mean, I'm talking we need to make the playoffs. We have too much talent. And with that being said, do we get a new quarterback with a new coach? Do we draft a new quarterback? I don't know where we end up in the draft with already 4 wins and the other teams not looking so good either. So hopefully, if one falls to us, we definitely draft one. But we have Stafford there still. I think he still has some great years. But does he even want to be with us anymore? I saw a lot of frustration out there this Sunday, and it just wasn't looking good all around. That being said, the rest of the season, do we keep trying or do we go for draft picks? We have 4 wins. Other teams can start winning more. The Cowboys won. If they keep winning, they move up ahead of us. If we keep losing, now we're at that talk. Do we play for draft pick or do we keep trying? I don't know anymore. We don't have that easy of a schedule after the Texans and the Bears. So I felt like this Carolina game was a must win and we didn't win it. So from here on out, I don't know where we go. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. That's pretty much all I have for this week. We got Turkey Day coming up. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family. And like I said, it's a win-win. We win, we lose. Hopefully Patricia's out of there. Until next episode, y'all. Peace.